Hello, lesson number 44. I'll show you a vamping lick. Vamping lick is just a lick that's part of the vamping world, the sort of backup world. And I just love this lick, and it's a really cool one. I remember when I learned it when I was a little kid, I heard the sound, and Earl Scruggs would vamp, and they would go like, isn't that great? So this is what we're going to learn. So we're going to start off with the F position. Play an octave. Play this low G. Play a high G with the middle finger. So we start off with the thumb, middle finger. I hope you found my tablatures online. You can go to the Kruger Brothers homepage, and you can download all these PDFs for free. You know, just go get them and download them so you can have a worksheet, you know, to work with. So this is here, and then what I'm going to do is the next step is I'm going to take the index finger and move it from the third fret down to the third here, you know, to this third string. From the second string down to the third string. So that's what I wanted to say. So like this. But you leave the ring finger and the little finger. You always leave them. These two stay the same. These work. These do now for the beginning. So octave. And now I play with the thumb, the index finger, and then I play the middle finger. Press it down. Play with the index finger. Try that for a while. It's cool, huh? Okay, so and now comes the second half of the lick. I go back to the F position. The index finger goes back to the 3 with the thumb. And then I take the ring finger and move it real quick down to the second string and play this with the index finger on the second string. Okay. And then take the thumb and do the same thing again with the index finger on the third string, and then index finger and back to the G. Okay, so this is how it looks. Or straight. Sounds a little weird straight up, pop, 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 pop. So a dotted rhythm really comes handy. But it threw me off right there because I play it a little bit different, and I don't know. I was going back and forth. Which one should I teach you? And I think this one with the thumb, playing with the thumb, is a very good way of doing it. But for myself, I don't know why I came into the habit. I started off with, and then I take the index finger, and then play the thumb, and then I play 2 index finger. Maybe because I sometimes use both. Maybe that's the reason. I don't know. I've seen people doing it all kinds of ways. You know, I've seen all kinds of fingerings for that. But actually the most logical one, I think, you know, that would be the quickest maybe, is really the one I just showed you. Thumb, middle, and then thumb, index, thumb, index, thumb, index, and back to the thumb. So I would go with that, and then you can always change it. And then C. And back to G. So then you can combine this, of course, with the that is a lot. That is absolutely stunningly much. So in these last 4 lessons, I gave you material that you can work on pretty much for months. So don't try to master this before you actually move along. I think for now we have it for vamping. You know, if you can do what I just did, sort of, you can go in a jam session, start using it, or you can just, you know, do it a simpler version of it, you know, just by going and just playing these like a reggae beat. There's all kinds of things that you could do, but just this is a good way. And then you start to incorporate the other techniques, like you go like, that's the first one, you know, from the first lesson, the 41. And then you start to slowly maybe do some other things, like slow, and then you try maybe I will explain more about this lick here. That's actually a lick that goes hand in hand with on the guitar. It's called the G run, and so we have maybe you have heard on the guitar da da dum bum da da dum bum and ba-dum gong. There's dozens of different kinds of G runs. You know, everybody has sort of his signature G run, but it comes out in the end phrase, like a da ba da da ba da da ba dum bum boy ga dum bum. You know, so it's a da da ba dum bum ba ga dum bum, something like that. And so in banjo we have simultaneous links that we do with the guitar as a G run. One is this lick, what we're gonna learn. Or in vamping we have, works really great together with the G run. So everything I talked about in the last 4 lessons is it's like a clockwork. It works with a lot of other things together. And that's the magic also with Earl Scruggs, you know, because he learned from other musicians, and he was very open to be wanting to sound good with other musicians, make other musicians also sound better because of him playing with them. He enhanced what they were doing by trying to sort of do something that emphasizes their efforts in music. So he was a very kind man in the way how he played music, in making other people sound better, and with putting, like for instance, you know, the backup he did on Foggy Mountain Banjo, he plays Cripple Creek, you know. That's all nice and good, but then he plays a backup and it goes. Such a delicate, wonderful musical way of playing, and a very, very beautiful backup. And it doesn't even sound like, it's not the solo, it's the and the fiddle solo sounds 10 times better just because Earl does this beautiful backup behind him. And that was also why that's why you hear so many of us musicians talk so highly about Earl Scruggs, because he plays great solo, but his humane way of really taking care of his fellow musicians really, you know, earns this respect that, you know, that we, you know, you listen to him and you just think, wow, he's just a great guy. So anyway, that's what vamping is pretty much, all about for me. Backup is a beautiful world, because most of the time you will play backup. Only the smallest amount of time is actually solo in a band. Okay. So good luck with this, and again, be patient with yourself. Don't expect it to be perfect right now, but it's a work in progress. So stay at it. Good luck with this.